Scientifically impossible places that exist. 10. Devil's Kettle. This place is impossible to exist, but it does. Situated in Minnesota, Lake Superior is known as the Devil's Kettle, and the reason why it's called so is that anything that goes down never comes back. A huge waterfall is divided into two, out of which one flows into the river while the other mysteriously disappears somewhere unknown. Scientists have tried everything to solve this mystery but haven't been successful. Locals warn the tourist to stay away from the place as there might be no return from it. 9. Fire Eagle Nest. The place is located in the middle of the Siberian woods, which people consider as the place of evil. This crater is more than 100 years old, and weirdly scientists think it couldn't have been made by any meteor. Strangely, the trees that grow around the crater show accelerated growth. When explorers visit or even come near it, they feel nauseous and get headaches. 8. Ringing Rocks of Pennsylvania. Rocks that ring, weird, right? In Pennsylvania, there are a set of unusual rocks. When hit with a hammer, 1/3 of the rocks stay silent, while another third will give off a dull noise. But surprisingly, the last third ring like a bell ringing with a clear note. While on the other hand, there is a place where there is no sound or reception at all. In Mexico, there is a zone of silence where no sound, signal, and not even Wi-Fi can reach you. This area is 50 kilometers wide, and even NASA's equipment fail once inside. No one exactly knows why it happens. 7. Cheney, Timpishka, the Boiling River. There is a river in the Amazon rainforest that keeps boiling at 91.1 degrees Celsius. This high temperature is deadly, as anything that goes into the water is boiled alive. The weird part is, for the water to reach such temperature, it needs to be near a volcano, but there isn't any volcano near it. The exact reason for this phenomenon is still unknown. 6. The Petrifying Well. Water turning objects into stones. Sounds impossible, but in a cave in England, water runs down the sides of a well and into the ground. Anything left there turns into stone by the water. Now, the unusual part is that such a process is possible but takes hundreds of years to happen, whereas, in this well, it happens just in a matter of a few weeks. 5. The Blue Pond of Hokkaido. This place is man-made but is completely unexplainable. Residents of Hokkaido constructed a reservoir and built a dam to block the river, but strangely managed to create a lake. The water of this lake wasn't transparent, it was opaque and sparkling blue. From a light turquoise to a deep sapphire color, the water changed the shade of the color with the change of seasons. Sounds like a place to see once. Who would you visit this place with? 4. Kalaki, the Sleeping City. The city of Kalaki in Kazakhstan is a strange place. Residents of this would fall asleep at any time of the day and would be tired all the time. Even the animals of this town would drift off randomly. After some research, scientists suggested that the city was heavily affected by uranium emissions. The uranium mine under the city caused the carbon monoxide level to rise and the oxygen levels decreased, which made the residents drowsy all the time. 3. Catatumbo's Everlasting Lightning Storm. In Venezuela, there is a river, where a lightning storm keeps on striking all the time. The storm doesn't stop for almost 10 hours and happens almost every night. The storm stopped once in 2010 and never happened for 6 weeks. According to scientists, it happened due to the conflict of the warm winds from the Caribbean and cool air from the Andes Mountains. 2. Twin Village. This village is quite unusual because, every year, in this village twins are born. In 2016, a team of researchers went to this town to find out the reason behind this phenomenon. The number of twin pregnancies is almost 45 out of 1,000, and the reason behind this is still unknown. 1. Lake Vostok. This subglacial lake is situated in East Antarctica. It has an extreme ecosystem that is truly out of this world. This lake is buried deep under the ice, and the water is thousands of years old. Such a place isn't capable of hosting any living conditions, but surprisingly it does. This lake had 3,500 different species of bacteria. These bacteria are called extremophiles, as they live in such extreme conditions and can easily survive on Jupiter. Their survival skills make them much more indestructible than humans, and surely, they could survive the apocalypse.